What's up, everybody? It's your boy Baybar the Gobar coming at you with another Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest video. So today I'm going to run a Kiora deck that is basically focused on Ghalta. It's what I use in Trial of the Plains, and I've run this deck for a long time, but I realized I have not recorded yet. Before I get into the deck, the new patch came out. It looks pretty awesome. I actually kind of wish I had just started the game and you could have gotten the progression. It was nice getting a big windfall of rewards, but it kind of, being able to progress through seems pretty fun. And so now my pace is going to be pretty slow, but glad they finally took that suggestion from the community and went ahead and added kind of a mastery system and rewards for mastering cards rather than just getting into Platinum Bracket. Some other cool features as well. Looking forward to the new event coming up in about 4 hours. So this is the deck. Basically, it's a mono creature deck with Ghalta being the only creature. And if you don't know who this is, then you need to get him because he's one of the best in the game, in my opinion. While this creature is in your hand, it costs X less, where X is the sum of power of your creature. Sum of power. Anyway, basically what this is saying is if you have one Ghalta down, then instead of costing 24, it costs 12. If you have two Ghaltas down, instead of costing 24, it costs 0. If you use other creatures, those will reduce its casting cost as well. But and that is relevant because if you, for instance, cast a big stack of octopus is the correct term, with Kiora, then all your Ghaltas will immediately become free. So if you, for instance, cast, if you end up getting your octopus stack out and then cast Uncaged the Menagerie without casting any other ramp, you're going to go ahead and get 6 copies of Ghalta out on the board. So very cool. We're basically supporting him with a lot of ramp and a lot of draw. So Nissa's Renewal, convert 20 gems to green, gain 30 life, solid. Reason to Believe is great because you draw 3 cards, but it also has Aftermath, meaning if you pop that gem with your Cascade, you basically are going to get the next creature, get a Ghalta out of your graveyard or out of your deck is functionally what happens. So yeah, sorry. The first creature in your library is moved to the battlefield, so you'll pull a Ghalta out of your library. And then we're running Hour of Promise, another solid converter. 15 gems for 11 mana, not bad. Uncaged, we've already seen. You draw 6 copies of Ghalta because it's a mono deck. Amazing in this deck. A Blue Sun Zenith, draw X card. Yeah, you know what? I did run this in every deck. You don't need me to tell you what that is. It's broken. Rishkar's Expertise, another broken, really probably the best converter that was ever made. And then Commune with Dinos. This is guaranteed to pull a Ghalta. I'm not sure. This could be replaced easily with something else. Pull from Tomorrow is actually really solid in this deck. I mean, if you think about getting like a Rishkar's Expertise and a Pull from Tomorrow in your opening hand, that is amazing. You just go, pull into a Rishkar's and, fill up your hand and then, hit them with a massive, 30 gem or 25 gem conversion with Rishkar's. And then Lightning Greaves is, I thought I would never master this card. It's actually terrible. But basically what it does is give your creatures haste. And since I can't use Hazaret's Fervent or whatever it is, Hazaret's Favor, I don't know, whatever the one is that's red, since I'm in blue-green, this is a way to give Ghalta or the octopus stacks haste. And the reason that's important is because there's a lot of removal that's running around, and you don't want to build up a 12 stack of Ghaltas that'll go lethal, except for you just have to wait around a turn and get imprisoned by Moon, for instance. So here, we'll give it a run here. Let's see how it goes. Love to hear you guys some new deck ideas. I feel like I've been a little bit stagnant. It seems like I played the same decks in every event all the time. So I'd love to hear some new ideas, some fresh ideas. Let me know what cards you'd like to see, what decks. So I can definitely try and target cards now. So if I'm missing something, I can definitely go after it. Just so you guys know, the Kaladesh boosters are the rate is broken right now. So they're like a 20% chance in a pack of getting a masterpiece, or maybe I think that's what it is. So if you have any, awesome, crack them. You probably don't, but what I highly recommend going forward is that you go ahead and start hoarding your boosters that are maybe not in the current set, but the older ones, because it seems like they occasionally just break the drop rates, and I'm not sure if they're doing it on purpose or accidentally, but the fact that they just moved it from Hour of Devastation to the Kaladesh one seems very fishy, so I'm going to start hoarding mine, and people in our coalition are definitely doing that. Let's not a very exciting hand here. Just leave my match 5. You're welcome. Let's see here. Ugh, that's not what I want. I might go ahead and put one down. That'll probably get there with Ghalta. Nope. Might have been a mistake. Not too worried about it though. I think we go ahead and put them down. I think I'll do it like this actually. Oh, I just missed the match 5. That was stupid. Oh, you can tell I'm not feeling it today. But you see the one Ghalta made the other one much cheaper. Of course, Kiora's second works great with this because it fishes out a creature. So for instance, it gains 16 mana too. So basically, anytime I do that, it'll be free. I don't even care about the Lightning Greaves at this point. If I do drop, actually I probably should in case I drop a Octopus stack, go ahead and give them haste because they'll drop down into the first slot. Yeah, why not? It's pretty fragile though. It's amazingly weak card in all reality. 2 shields is all it has, so it's pretty horrible. Let's see here. I think that it doesn't matter, and all of a sudden it seems like I care, but I guess I don't. I guess I feel like I'm missing something here. I see the red into the loyalty and the loyalty into the black, but I don't necessarily see any combo off of either one of those. Oh, well, let's see if the blue will drop down off of the red. Not to be. I really like to see Uncaged. Now this deck usually wins just in a few turns. Obviously I didn't get Blue Sun Zenith. I didn't get really anything good, to be honest with you. This is what I would call a very bad hand, but maybe we'll run another one, see if we get it to look more like what it usually does. And yet with this very bad hand, I'm already swinging for 48 a turn. So yeah, this will be game over, and you can let me show you what it looks like. Bam, we just grabbed another Ghalta, so anytime you want to do that, you can snag one. And we'll go ahead and swing lethal here. And we'll try one more deck, one more round to see if we can get a little more exciting. This deck can go lethal on turn 1. It's pretty rare. You pretty much you need to go into a Blue Sun Zenith and then into a lucky kind of double uncaged type of thing into into the Lightning Greaves as well. It's happened. It's rare. It frequently wins on like turn 2. Like if you can cast your Blue Sun Zenith on turn 1, it's a very good chance you're going to win on turn 2. I'd say it's probably not as fast or consistent as like some of the Waterveil Kiora loops. But the thing is, I can't stand playing those. It's like they take 5-10 minutes per game, it seems like, and you have to have a shut-off valve to prevent it from just continually cycling. This deck is one where you can pick your phone up, make a couple of moves, and usually set yourself up for a quick win within usually 2 to 3 minutes. So let's get into one more and see if we can get any more. I don't know, just a little bit of a better hand to actually show you what this deck's really made of, rather than whatever that was. All right, got some Vraska. Interesting. So in this setup, what I usually like to do is do Blue Sun Zenith and still keep the Uncaged in my hand, but turn it off. Because if you think, if the Uncaged gets cast when Blue Sun Zenith just goes off, like say it casts into an RX and then the top card will be Uncaged, but your hand already will have 5 other cards in it, so you only will get, say, 2 of your Ghaltas. So suboptimal. It's definitely the theme of the deck, so I usually like to keep it. Let's see where the move is here. I don't see anything great, so we'll take that. Maybe I should have done that. Usually if it's around that amount of mana, I'll just keep it. But we'll go ahead and max it, why not? See what we get. We want some kind of converter. Of course we get nothing. Let's see. There's another reason. Probably will go ahead and just pull this to see if we can get like a RX or something. There we go. So that'll be good for next turn. We got a couple of, you can see these Awaken Gems. These will bring up Ghaltas whenever we hit those. So the way we want to do this is have this at the very bottom. the commune is going to be kind of redundant. Ooh, I don't really want that reason to believe, because that'll... So let's hope we can fill all these up without it. The commune's fine. It's the same thing. It's just another dino stack, so that'll fill those up so that they're free. Oh, I forgot the damn oh my gosh, I forgot to turn off my thing, which doesn't really matter because I won't have haste this time anyway. But you can see if I turned that off, we'd go ahead and get another herd of dinosaurs. Doesn't too much matter here, I don't think. I think I'll be... Seriously? Wow. Well, that should be discarded. I guess he's just going to beat me. Wow. It's nice if you get that on every freaking turn, isn't it? Big boy. So I'll have one life, I think, unless he does something else. Oh, here he goes. Wow. That was ridiculous. Congratulations, Morsies. The fun of playing in Legacy. So that rarely happens, but that does occasionally happen. As you can see, this deck has 0 defense whatsoever, other than maybe dropping an Octopus stack or kind of rampaging over them. But I don't know many decks that can beat Emrakul 2 stacks in a row, followed by a Samet where you actually never can do anything. That's funny. But anyway, I think that actually got the theme of the deck, and I probably don't show you guys enough losses on this channel. So enjoy getting brutalized, and I think I'll call it quits there. See you later.